Hello, all you cool cats. It's Rex. Thank you for the 23 months. Good evening. You're listening to Smooth Jazz. Oh, yeah. Smooth Jazz. All right. Let me turn this down. We'll keep it on, but we'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Much better. Cody, what's up? How you doing? Vixen. Isai AV, again, thank you. It's Rex. Oddball Cherokee, hello. Pat0068, hello, how you doing? Homer's Hero, thank you for the 31 months on Twitch. And Jumpseat John, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the stream family. Appreciate you. Shore's in the house. What's up, dude? All right. So tonight we're going to be skipping the cruise section. We're at the point now we want to kind of start moving the airplane around out to the west, and I think that's the best way to do it. Then we're just going to skip the cruise portions and just fly our airplane. What am did I go to free flight? I did. Like an idiot. Like an idiot. I'm Toya, and you're going to be celebrating your 21st birthday in Vietnam. Very cool. The beautiful country. Alex is in the house. What's up, dude? Hello, Philo pilots. You're working in a hangar right now? Oh, okay. Well, welcome on in. All right. Well, let's see what we got going on mission-wise. Where do we fly this airplane to? La Crosse. So we're starting to move our airplane out to the west. The problem is we never get runs out west. Well, here's one right here. That might be one to do. Winona to FCH. Where's that even at? I hate that they don't show you it. And now they're moving it around. No. Why does it do that? Let's put it during the day. We're not flying at night. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Come on, give us it won't give us the west run anymore. What happened? What? It does that sometimes. Now it's giving us this one. Why does it do that? There we go. HCR. LIFR. Interesting. Let's do this one. It's gonna cost $4,000 to move it over, but that's gonna get us out west for sure. Look at that. It's like a fun arrival. HCR. We gotta see what KHCR is. KHCR. Heber Valley. Kind of, I bet you it's a tiny, tiny airport. What do you want to bet? We can get in that. About 7,000 feet of runway. Yeah, we can do that. Let's accept that after we do our little EFB cheat sheet that works almost every time for us. So we're going to continue to do it. We're going to continue to do it. Put it on the VFR, and a 050 seems to be the one that works all the time for us. And we'll go back to that in a minute. Accept the mission first. Yep, we need to move our airplane over, and we're going to do a check over on the airplane and get it washed before this flight. Now, do you guys want, I'm going to ask you tonight, do you want to just do this flight out there? Or do you want to do multiple flights tonight and skip the cruise section? What are you guys feeling? It's up to you. Brian. You got it. I'll call you Brian. NXN in the house. What's up? Okay, Timmer, what's up? How you doing? Any iRacing coming soon? Not anytime soon, man. Skip, you have plenty of money. Exactly. Yep. We're making some good money now. The full flight, multi-flights. We got one for full flight, multi-flight. Let's manage our airplane here. First things first, we have to get this thing washed for 10,000 credits. Crazy. And I haven't done an update checkup on this airplane in a minute. Mandatory is in 16 hours, so we're not to that point yet. We're flying this pretty realistically. All right, we need this much fuel for today's flight. Let's take an extra 1,000. Sim rate instead of skip. Man, I don't like doing sim rate stuff, man. I really don't. I'd have to set it all up. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. You guys want a full flight or do you want multi-flights? It's going to be a pretty flight, it looks like. Seems like it's pretty, not very many people seem to care. Let's just wing it, and then if we want to skip, we can skip. How about that? I think that's what we're going to do. All right, let this load in. Look at that. Let's get the chocks out of here. That out of here. We'll get the cover. Can I get the cover from here, please, today? Nah, you can't. I changed that. They changed it all. Well, hello everybody. Welcome on in from Brain Gap, the one, the only. What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the raid. Grab that. All right. That should be good. Number 66874, the red herring, is on the ramp, ready to go. Just had to move the airplane north to La Crosse. See, that would have been awesome. We were in La Crosse and had to fly up here to Hebron. That would have been cool. But no. I think it's Hebron. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. Okay, battery's coming on. Standby power is on. APU gen is on. Start the APU up. Starting the APU. Gotta get that awesome APU sound every time. Worth it. All right, that is looking good. Got this guy over to here. Let's do our weight and balance. Now we're gonna go to our payload and take off. We're gonna sink our fuel on board. Fuel is good. Landing, we'll get that later on. And take off data. Origin here, taking off a 1-2 out of Winona. That's what it was, not Hebron. Winona. Weather. We're going to load the weather. Yep. Going to load it. There we go. Temperature outside looks like it's going to be 10 degrees Celsius. We'll enter that in there. And take off data. Accept the takeoff speeds. Check flaps. We know. That's all good to go. Accept the initialization. That's fine. Wonderful. We got our flight plan in there already. That's what we like to see, man. That's just what we want to see. Go weather on that guy. And zoom you out a little bit. Or in, I mean, because we're on the ramp. And flight plan on that side. All right, ready to board everybody up today. Let's go ahead and do that after we get the lights set up. Panel lights coming up. And awesome. Signs are on. Emergency lights are armed.
Waiting for your instructions to start boarding. Ground service high. This is Flight Pack 78 Parking 5. Please begin passenger boarding.
Get Brewed appreciates the 6 months in a row, but 8 total on Twitch. Thank you so much. Brain Gap, 52 months. Brain drain. All right, we're not messing around today. We're just going to get this thing fired up. Let's go ahead and do exactly that. Right side first, into the run position. Hold it down for 3 seconds. There we go. It's a good start on the right side. Let's do the left side next. Come on. The plastic thing wouldn't go away. Starting it up.
Hi team, ready to leave for Heber? I see you're already getting everything prepped for our passenger Mrs. Randolph. We expect all of you to provide her with the best of service. I know I can count on you. Have a nice flight.
All right, we shall. It's 2 good engine starts right there. We love to see it. Let's get our flaps set here for takeoff. Should be just 1 notch of flaps. And that's good. Bus tie is good across the board. Sure, that's all working fine there, which it is. Flight control test. Left. Neutral, right. Neutral, back. Forward. That's all working fine. Love to see it. Rudder pedals are good. I'll give them the call for taxi. Let them know we're taxiing.
Kilo Oscar November Alpha traffic. Cessna
Taxi lights on.
6874 is taxiing to runway 12. Kilo Oscar November Alpha.
Runway 12. Let's get rolling. On the taxi out, we'll make sure flight instruments are good. 3011. We're going to welcome our passengers on board today.
Dear passengers,
put this thing
welcome
all the
on
way
board
up.
Flight Pack 78 with service from Heber
We're at a
to Heber.
450
We'll be shortly
today.
live for takeoff. Please fasten your
Set.
seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat. And to make sure your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff, please switch all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, to airplane mode. This is a non-smoking flight. Thank you for choosing Radiant Airways.
Radiant
Enjoy your flight.
Airways. We love to see it. Every time. Do I run mods on this game? We're just running a reshade. That's about the only mod for the most part. Hello, Adam28. Thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate you. And Chad, thank you for the 97 months. Very cool, man. Thank you so much. Used to camp near Heber? Really? Interesting. Never been there before, so we're going to see where it's at. Let's make sure our stab trim is set for takeoff. Right there, set. We're looking good today. Airplane's all nice and clean. Love to see it. Brisk taxi today. We're not wasting any time, you know. It's a long flight. My storm chasing on Friday? I have no idea, Brood. Probably not. I would say probably not. We have plenty of fuel on board for today's flight. We got 5,920 pounds. Took an extra 1,000 just in case we need it for holds or anything like that. You never know. Okay, let them know we're taking off.
Kilo Oscar November Alpha traffic. Cessna November 66874. Taking off runway 12. West departure, Kilo Oscar November Alpha.
Let's let them know we're taking off.
Ladies and gents, welcome on board this flight to Heber. I'm First Officer
Click on the
Emily
left.
Beard, and I'm here to ensure
Click on the
you
right.
have an enjoyable flight to Heber
Wonderful.
today. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please let us know. I gently remind you to fasten your seatbelt and that this is a non-smoking flight. You'll find a safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you. Prepare for takeoff. Thank you.
Prepare for takeoff. You got it. One, two, that is confirmed. Sync up our heading bug. Let's just go ahead and kill the APU now. I don't need it on. And let's go flying, y'all. Talk to you over 10,000. Pickup power is set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots.
B1, rotate.
Rotate. Positive brake. Gear up. Level change. Oh, damn it. We didn't do the thing. That's all right. Damn it. We didn't do the thing. We didn't send that to Minneapolis Center.
Is type Cessna C7.
All right.
1 mile southeast
go with that.
of Kilo Oscar November Alpha.
Flaps up.
1400. Request flight following.
Cessna November 66874, Minneapolis
Auto
Center.
throttle.
Clock 626 trees.
Okay, we'll squawk it.
Squawk 626 tree. Cessna 874.
It's gonna get us on our way. What are we gonna do?
Cessna 874, radar contact 3 miles northwest of Kilo Victor Sierra Zulu Bravo, 4200. Altimeter tree 015.
Okay. That's us.
Roger. Cessna 874.
Cancel this IFR as soon as we possibly can. Now we have to get our IFR clearance. This is so annoying to deal with.
Center. Cessna November 66874. 1 miles north of Kilo Victor Sierra Zulu Bravo. 6100. Request IFR to Kilo Hotel Charlie Romeo. Ready to copy.
We're going to
Cessna
30.
November 66874 is cleared to Kilo Hotel Charlie Romeo Airport as filed. Clock 626 trees.
Yep. Thank you. We'll give you the squawk. We just need our turn. Come
Cessna
on.
November
Any day.
6874 cleared to Kilo Hotel Charlie Romeo Airport is filed. Squawk 626 tree.
You guys gonna do it or not
Cessna
today?
874, read back correct. Radar contact 10,200. Altimeter tree 015, turn left heading tree 05. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00.
305.
Turn left heading tree 05. Climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Cessna 874.
3005. All right, we're gonna turn. Can I cancel my FR, please? Cancel FR. Here we go.
Minneapolis Center, Cessna 874. Cancel IFR at this time.
Cessna 874, IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Clock 1200.
We got it.
Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
We will.
Good day.
Good day. All right, sweet. We don't have to talk to them anymore. We're good on that. We're just gonna go direct to Yop Boo. Direct to it and activate it. Be on nav in a minute. There we go. And climb up to 450. Standard pressure. 450. On up we go. Look at that. That was a hell of a departure out of there, wasn't it? This thing is such a rocket ship when it's light. It is such a cool airplane to fly. Really, really capable airplane. All right, on up to 450 we go. We're in a climb, flight level change, 270. We got auto throttle on, FMS, autopilot climbing on out. Let's vibe out, y'all, and enjoy the view here as we get the hell on out of here.
Minneapolis Center, Allegiant 1346, flight level 280.
Allegiant 1346, Minneapolis Center, radar contact, continue.
Lovely climb out. No problems at all on the way out of there. Let's get caught up to y'all in chat. Good evening to you, Rupee. How you doing? Simulation Lover, hello. Yeah, Simulation Lover, we were trying to bypass all of it so we don't use any of it. There's a trick you can do, but I forgot to do it. We've flown the PC-24 plenty. There's a new airplane for us here. New airplane for us. Markman's in the house. What's up, Markman? Good to see you. Sucks when I forget to cancel FR. Seems like it won't let you if you can't cruise. Yep. Gotta be early on. We are in the citation or the Cessna longitude. Sorry. Wrong one. Wrong one. Beautiful scenery. Yep. We're going to Heber. Don't you know? We're going to Heber. What was it? Was it HEC? I don't remember what it was. The hell is it? HCR. HCR. Heber Valley. In good old Utah. Plenty of runway on the way in. Should be good. No issues there. Let's have a look at the flight currently. Oh, we're up here. Don't mind the old, whatchamacallit. Let's unload the flight we have. There we go. Back to what we're doing here. Let's look at our weather. Jet streams. Looking like it's pretty far north of us. At 220, we're going to 450. Let's see what that looks like. And we're going to split it. We should be splitting it today. Yeah, for the most part, splitting it. That's really not that bad. Better ride might be down a little lower today. But not by much. I mean, we go 380. We're already above it, so it doesn't really matter. It's really not that bad. Let's see, what's the headwind showing? 50 knots. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a fast airplane, so it's fine. Yeah, good old Utah. Utah. That's way where we are. Look at us go. Flying through the sky. Look at that view. That is just a thing of beauty. Just outside of Salt Lake City. There you go. Got our tune zone. while flying the Longitude. Such a cool little jet. It is a neat jet, and I have to agree with you. Never beat that Mundo, but it's stunning. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Flimsy Biscuit, thank you so much for the 2 months on Twitch. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, if we do this full flight, we'll make good money on it. You know what I mean? Might be worth it. We make so much money by not doing skips. This isn't that bad of a flight, really. That's that, all that severe weather popping up down south from earlier today. We're gonna see some of that on the way out. I mean, not yet here, but, you know. You already see it starting to happen, though. Sim Fanatic in the house. What's up, dude? What's up? Simulation Lover, thank you for the super chat. Was that a sticker? One of the two, I'm not sure. OG Nickel Stickle, thank you for the cheer. You haven't seen me live in forever? We were just live last night. Takeoff, what's up? How you doing? Used to watch your YouTube GTRP back in the day. Well, here we are. Still going strong. Having a lovely flight today. It's a good view right there. Watching our local radar tracking these showers with embedded thunder cells. Yep, we had some too come through St. Louis. Yeah, our FO, he doesn't blink very often. That's just Captain Jim. He's fine. He's just fine. Oh, yeah, you're in St. Louis too, aren't you? Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, Josh, we are also live on YouTube, on Favignano Live on YouTube currently right now. And you can see this this stream in a much higher quality until Twitch decides they want to start giving us better quality, which they haven't yet. Keenan, we took off out of, where was it? Winona in Wisconsin, and now we're on our way to Heber, Utah. We're finally going west. It's kind of why I want to, do this full flight, because we're going west, and we never go west. So it's exciting to finally get out of the Northeast. We've been flying the Northeast a lot, and even you just have to make the trip, period. We're at 450. We can turn those off for them. Dun, 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 dun. Hey Jeff, got a question. Can you set the rudder to move when you turn the yoke? Yes, you can. Eddie, it's called auto rudder. You can turn auto rudder on in the assistance settings. Yep, 1440p streams on YouTube. I play NASCAR 25 still. Dirt fan. Oh, this young man, haven't you been told? I haven't made a new video on the new flight sim. I will be doing that very soon, actually. Very soon. Making some good speed. Where are we at right now? We're at Mach 0.820. 828 right now, actually. So even with the headwind of 56 knots, that's really not the worst thing in the world. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. 416 across the ground. 6 minutes till we yop boo. Simulation Lover, I have a video on it going out tomorrow as soon as the embargo lifts. But yeah, I did play docked again. I haven't ever streamed Gnomes. I don't have plans to. Yeah, I hope in Sim Update 5 they fix this livery. That would be great. I really don't want this livery. Not a Learjet. This is a Cessna Longitude. It's a business jet. It's a pretty big business jet, too. We're flying to Utah. Yep, the Heber. If you're talking about budget sim stuff, you're asking the wrong person. I do not know. You might have better luck with other people in the chat. I've moved out of the budget sim space many, many moons ago, and I'm not very versed in it. I'm gonna clean my glasses. I'm gonna listen to some more jazz up here at flight level 450. Enjoy. Still flying along up here at flight level 450. Things are nice and smooth. Smooth as the jazz that has been coming out in your speakers. Ozymandias, you have a karaoke bar in San Francisco. That sounds like a good time. It does, it does. My son wants me to take him to Southern Iowa tomorrow for storm chase. Ah. Friday is going to be the big show, probably. Friday. The simulator throw out like engine failure scenarios, not in career mode that I have seen, but maybe if you don't maintain your airplanes, I don't know. I've never gotten that far. We're looking wonderful here. I was trying to think of what the airplane we would fly that always had the pressurization that you had to take care of. It was the PC-24, I remember. I had it up here. I was just checking the, the cabin, make sure it's fine. And I mean, it's in the green, 5950, but it's one of those things when we have so many, hours flying the PC-24 that it was just one of those things in my head. I was like, gotta check that cabin altitude. Everything important fails, it just ends the flight. Is that true? I've never poorly taken care of my airplanes. It's a very easy airplane to fly, Bjorn. I mean, you got to know the basics of like flying an airplane, but as far as like setup and getting you going, it's very simple. Yep, that's what it was, simulation lover. So you can tell how many hours I have in the PC-24 because I get paranoid about my cabin altitude. And the longitude, set it and forget it. You're good to go. You're just fine. Master G, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I do like the Garmin. Is this the G5000 suite? Or is this a 3000? This might be a 3000, actually. But yeah, it's wonderful. Let me get views up here. Let's go back here. Here's our passenger today. How you doing today? You enjoying the flight so far? Wonderful. We had a nice departure out of Winona there, and we aren't expecting any turbulence. Been pretty smooth. Might be a little choppy getting into Heber today, but we'll let you know once we get closer. Too bad you can't go into the back room. They don't let you do that. Look out the window. Yeah, beautiful view. Beautiful, beautiful views we're seeing out there. Yeah, look at that front. We just can see in the distance there. And off to the rights where all that severe weather from earlier today was. Well, the start of it. The rest of it would be we haven't gotten there yet. That's where that would be. We're above the mashed potatoes. I'm gonna watch the race on Saturday. What race is Saturday? I usually watch all the NASCAR races. Damien, I did have a good day. How is yours going? Still trying to save up for an airline and career? An airliner? I can imagine how expensive that would be. Blue-Eyed Tom, we're going to Heber, Utah. Heber, Utah. American Truck Sim anytime soon? Not really, man. I mean, to be honest with you, that is my weakest rig, and I'm having issues streaming on that rig and my flight sim rig. For whatever reason, I can't. It doesn't stream to YouTube. I can stream to Twitch, but I can't stream to YouTube. I'm having problems with it for some reason. On my main rig here, I can play anything. It's the encoder's getting overloaded. And it never ever did it before, but it just started doing it. So I don't know how to fix that. Okay, let's have a look-see here. What runway are they giving us? Low way in. RNAV. GPS. Okay. It's the RNAV GPS A. No runway name. So that's just your approach, okay. Interesting. Let's look. RNAV GPS A, 12-1. Oh, it's a non-precision approach. We're coming in from Zangy. All right, so we're just going to join Zangy, and then that's what we do there. Okay. Non-precision approach. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. I don't know. I thought it was low IFR when I saw it earlier, but who knows now? There's IFR right there. That could just be the current conditions. 99400 refer to minimums. The airport's at 5637. Zang at 11,000. Zeus at 9,400. And then it's a pretty sharp descent down. If we do not see the airport by Ivtal, then, you know, we're basically going around at that point. Decision height there is 2383. So Barrow 2383. Yeah. What is this music? Get the hell out of here with that. Don't need that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to that in a minute. We should have the minimums in there now. Yep. They're in there. 2383. Yep, there they are. Banana. saw me go up here for that that knob in the PC-24. Yeah, we'll have another flying with everybody soon. It'll be a fun approach with the terrain, yeah. I'm not really sure what they are expecting us to do, but KU66Q is the breakoff point to that. We don't need an en route waypoint there. We could fly direct to KU, or we could just fly direct to Zangi right now. Honestly. Just beeline it. We're still far away out. We won't worry about it just yet. Once we get closer, we'll do that. Then we'll get a top and drop and all that for doing that. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right, 2230 Productions. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I mean, it looks like we're going to be coming in on runway 22, but it depends on the winds. So we'll see what the weather's doing once we get there. And then as we're coming down on this approach, basically IVTAW is kind of our final deal there. But if we do, then we would just make the right turn, right turn there, and then do a left downwind for runway 4 if we had to. It's that easy. That is not very not very smooth jazz of them. Missed approach procedures, climbing left turn to 12,000 direct to coulee and hold. Okay, that makes sense. MSA at IVTAW 13,100. Airport chart has the lighting on it. Okay, we're looking good. Back to our smooth jazz and enjoy a little more of that. And now for your local on the 8s. Your local on the 8s. Currently in your area, it's freezing cold and the altitude is flight level 450. And that was a nice vibe session. Let me get back to you guys in the chat. It was Dom Mars. Thank you for the super chat. Did I go to college? I did a couple semesters. I never finished college. I stopped going to college because I was working full time at the airport, and then I went to flight school. Finished my PPL in 07, and then a couple years later started the IFR. Ran out of money. It didn't go anywhere because I ran out of money. So then at that moment when I was saving up money to fly a 1976 Cessna 172N, I had a buddy that flew Challengers, and he was giving me the flight instruction, but we are still, you know, it's $140 wet with a instructor, so you run out of money fast. But anywho, YouTube took off in 2012, and then 2014 I went full-time with YouTube after working at the airport the entire time alongside it, and never looked back. So that is pretty much my my whole education. Am I managing the throttle speed myself with an auto? Yes, auto throttle is working it. Your auto throttle is on the I'll show it to you here. It's right here. These buttons right there. You have to make sure those are on, and it says AT on your PFD. What's the difference between sim flight time? There's no difference. It's the same. I just changed the time of day so we can see what we're seeing. Otherwise, we would have been flying at night, real world weather, real world time. That's why we didn't do that. Jim Cantor approved. Oh, man. What's going on, Undertaker? Good to see ya. I was actually interviewed by the Weather Channel back in 2011 after the Good Friday tornado. I did not know that. Oh, gee, Nickel Stickle. I was chasing that day on the Good Friday tornado. I went with the southern setup like Reed did. I ran into the Discovery Channel people down there. I don't know what I'm doing and or talking about. Thank you, Dark Knight. Good to see you. Any plans to continue the flight training? No. There's no need for me to put any money into flying. I have no reason to fly. It would be for, you know, for leisure, I guess. It's a waste of money. It's burning money. I wanted to do it as a career more so. Then, you know, things changed. And I'm here for it. But no, I don't have any plans to go back to flying. Especially in the GA space, it's just not, it's not the same thing. It's a lot of crazy pilots I dealt with in Florida last time I did. It's just a different world now, you know. But I enjoy flying my flight simulator. If I want a real immersive experience with VR. Allegiant, we don't want to talk. We don't want to hear you. Shut up. And then you know, having the full motion rig and stuff. It's more than enough for me. Perfectly more than enough. I appreciate you, Dom. Thank you. I'll also keep shutting off when I press the button. And I have speed set FMS. You should have your, what are you climbing in? Are you climbing in? So like, yeah, like here I have auto throttle on. You see it right there from pressing the button, but our speed is all on FMS right now. But you can go to, I can go to manual. I can switch it over to manual, and then I could do it manually if I wanted to. But yeah, just pressing these buttons here. You have to have your whatchamacallit done though. Did you do your initialization in the performance tab? You did all this stuff, the takeoff data, the weight and fuel first. You do the fuel onboard sync, and then you have to do the takeoff data. That might be why you're not getting it to work. If it doesn't know what it's supposed to do, it can't do it. That makes sense. Maybe, just maybe. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the weather where we're going. Let's go to our landing data. The weather here, let's load the METAR data. We don't have it right here, so dry, 13 degrees. Wind is not coming through. Let's see what the METAR is showing. We got variable at 4 knots, so we're just gonna go straight in to runway. What is that? 22. Yeah, we'll just go straight into 22. Variable at 4 knots, 10 miles visibility. Clear skies, altimeter 3000, so that's the high pressure system. And it's looking good. So we're gonna have pleasant weather on the way in. And actually we can put that in variable at 4. We can just put that in as 000. Let's do 220 at 4 knots. There we go. So the airplane knows we're going to be going down. It's variable, so if that changes, we can always do that later on, but we're going to go with that for now. Landing config. Landing full flaps. Anti-ice will be off. Thrust reversers, we're going to be max reverse, but it's not modeled in here. Landing factor's fine there. Off throttle will be off. I'm good with that. And then speed bugs for landing. All on VAP. 137, VRF will be 125. We'll shoot it at about 130 knots or so on the approach. That's what we plan on doing. Let's see. You can fly drones? No. Ever back to a brick and mortar job? And if I don't have to, I don't want to, you know? But there's other things to do. Crazy Pilots sounds like a story time. Oh man. The pilots in Florida are scary. The Florida man in the sky is terrifying. I will say that. The biggest one that really stopped me from flying a lot more was the amount of pilots that are in non-controlled airspace, non-controlled airports, and do not report their positions correctly and or at all. And then running into somebody midair is not a fun experience. I mean, you don't want to do that, obviously, but I've come close because there was a pilot in the pattern. It was evening time, and they had no lights on the airplane at all, and they were not telling us where they were in the pattern. They had made one call that they were 5 miles to the east. I believe they were coming in from Orlando or Sanford. And this was at Winter Haven. Yeah, Winter Haven. And they were in the pattern with no lights on or anything like that, and cut us off on our approach. And there was 4 other airplanes in the pattern. That's when I was like, man, this is just, it's crazy. Everybody's kind of really compliant on for flight and 3000s, 5000s for traffic and stuff. There's a lot of safety being corner cut in general aviation on a constant basis. It's the reason why, we have the fatals that we do each month. So there's a lot to it with that. If I was in a big, huge, I was in a commercial IFR space, whatever, that would be a much more viable option for risk versus reward, I suppose. I don't know. Run the initialization, fob synced, and VNAV settings up. AT button on, speed knob to FMS, flight plan loaded, intend to keep flight level 400 or less. Oh, it's a PS5 bug, maybe then. Like you said. I don't know. Yep, Iron Maiden still, lead singer of Iron Maiden's a pilot. Yep. Foley knows what I'm talking about. Oh man, look how beautiful that is. How you doing, Foley? Good to see you, man. How's flying been treating you? We're getting that transition into not getting beat up by it feels like we just went through fall, but fall was pretty rough in the air. Winter, you just get beat up. And now we're getting closer to summer again, but spring will be nice, right? Spring's good flying. But yeah, I have nothing against aviation, obviously. I love it. I might be getting some ice on these wings. That looks like it, doesn't it? We're not getting anything telling us. Let's turn the wing on. Sometimes you can't tell, is it? I mean, I know they don't have SkyDraw out there, but it looks like we're picking up dirt. It might be dirt, not ice. But I'll just turn the wings on, just in case. My grandfather had a mid-air collision at night in 1944 over Independence Army Airfield at Kansas. He was piloting a BT-13A trainer with an instructor and another trainer plane. That's scary. LAX had a United plane make an emergency landing the other day. No, I mean, emergency landings happen a lot. It's going well, man. Yeah, all's good here, man. Yeah, the paint fading, AV, I think you're right. KC-135. Well, hey, KC-135 Air Force fan. Soon enough, I'm sure we will see a KC-135 for the sim, which will be really cool to see. Yeah, I don't think we need the wing on. Beautiful spots we're at right now. Yeah, Synaptic A220, man. Cannot wait to fly it. I'm very, very excited for it. How you liking the A220? Still good? Or did you move into something else? Look at that beauty. Look at that little beauty. Real shame about the stupid whatchamacallit on it. Paint. Is that dirt? Is that ice building up? I can't tell if it's fading from dirt. It looks like it's dirt. Yeah, it's just dirt. Just grime and dirt. Thought it was ice. Like, what would we be picking up ice out here? We're not be picking up ice up here. There's nothing visible. We're on our way to Heber, Utah. We took off out of Winona in Wisconsin. Still flying the A220. Still a joy of a plane to fly. Glad to hear it. What's up, Nick Redhawk? So I worked on a few more purchases for my die-cast or my I guess they're more resin and plastic now. But the my collection of airplanes. I saw, if you guys don't know, and before they're out completely, if you wanted to get a hold of them, if you're like me, you know I'm a huge Southwest Airlines fanatic when it comes to everything, but I own all of the Southwest Airlines Skymarks airplanes. So they released the Herbert one that has the gold livery on it, and then the Canyon Blue one that was a throwback to the Canyon Blue. Both of those are out, and they're actually on Amazon. You can pick them up on Amazon. Those are out, and then I got a hold of the Beluga XL. So I got the Beluga. That's a cool one. It has the front that opens up on it. Then I got a Frontier A320. It's because I noticed I didn't have any Frontier airplanes. And then I got an ERJ 145 in American Eagle colors and the new livery. I don't recall. I didn't see that one before. So now I've got pretty much all of those. But I added those to the list. And then I got a Cessna 172. This little, it's a little smaller one. Its scale is 187. It's a really nice little guy. I got a Janet 737-600, but the thing is so tiny. It's such a small scale. And then I got a bigger Cessna 172. I was like, of all of the airplanes I have on my shelf, I don't have the one that I flew. So the only thing I need next is the Metro, and then I'll be happy. Yeah, model planes. Yeah, Josh P. They're you want to get them before they're gone, because what's going to happen is people are going to poach them, and then they're going to resell them on eBay because they're the special edition ones. You got to get what you can get out of it before they gone. Chrome Polish American MD-80. Man, good luck finding those these days. You might be able to find a Gemini Jets one. Beautiful up here. Where we at? Let's see where we're at. VTN. Cedar Rapids is there. Yeah, we didn't go across the where all the storms are and everything, and that's why it's been so nice. We're getting closer. What's KAIA? Alliance Municipal. Interesting. Here's our arrival. Here's the IFTAW there, so we have to be able to see. Otherwise, you start that turn. But look how off it is from this. So we're pretty much not going to go to IVTOL. We're going to go to Fugue, and then we're going to go visual from there. So it looks like we just kind of stay along the highway. And that's you can do a short turn in. Probably because of the terrain, obviously, here. We'll just come in over Fugue and then hug this and then line up for the runway. That's what we plan on doing on the way into there. Let's see if this has changed at all. Yeah, still variable at 5. Was 4, now it's 5. But now VFR conditions. We're looking good. It's going to be nice. Going to Zangy Zangy. Well, I don't build the models. I just buy the like Skymarks ones, just for collection pieces. I used to build models a long time ago, and I fell out of love with it. Just ordered Sun Country's 738 40-year livery. Nice. Yep, for the merge with Allegiant. Sad. I probably need to get a hold of one of those Sun Country ones. The problem is I have so many 7.3s with my Southwest collection. I even have the big giant Southwest 737-800. The huge wooden one that has the interior that lights up on it. That's the coolest airplane. It's a big scale. It's like 180 or something, I want to say. Starting to get out here to the closer to the mountains. I sure thought the Rocky Mountains looked a hell of a lot more rockier than this. You know when you're getting closer to the Dakotas when you see the ground like that. Look at that. Feels like we're on a Apple TV screensaver. This terrain right here, this Dakotas. Raleigh Gaming, what's up? How you doing? Yes, helicopters are very difficult to fly. When I was working the ramp in Kyrgyzstan, we had a Atlas Air Loadmaster rep give our unit one of their 7.4. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would love to get an Atlas Air 7.4 for freighter. I used to work on those. That would be a cool one to own. I have a couple 7.4s. The 7.4 I have the UPS 747 400, and then I have a United 742, the 200 series. My first Atlas airplane I ever worked on was a 747-200. Love those things. That was such a cool airplane. Giant. I have an MD-11. I have a UPS MD-11 and a UPS 7.4. I wanted to get a FedEx DC-10, MD-10, but impossible to find so far. Brandon the Real, what's up? How you doing? JMO, what's up? Hey man, I've been watching for years since the GTA RP days. Appreciate ya. Hey, Mini Bikes and Motors is here. Hello. One 120 scale. Yeah, that's my favorite. It's 1/120s. Yeah, Pat. They released the Canyon Blue, the retro one that they put on the Max. Skymarks just released, or they released that one. They just did, and then they have the gold, the old gold brown looking livery on the Max 8 now as well. So I had to get both of those. I do not have a 767 model. They're hard to come by. I don't think I've seen it. Well, the thing is, I don't think I've seen. I like the Skymarks. A lot of people like the Gemini jets, and I mean, their Gemini jets are beautiful. They're, you know, die cast and they're really, really detailed. But I like the Skymarks because they're actually really good quality for being plastic and just, you know, a resin model. They're very heavy. The body, the actual fuselage is quite heavy on them. But I like the way they look, and I love the scale of them. So Skymarks is my favorite. They don't have landing gear and stuff like that, but that's okay. And fly from your hometown to Barcelona. I like the Arkansas DLC. I did a video on that when it came out. Yeah, look at that. Look at that ground out there. Craggy, Ode and Craggy. All right, how are we looking here on our flight? Well, we're good. Let's go direct to Zangi so we get a top of drop. Let's do that. So let's actually do it very easily. We're just gonna sync up our heading bug. We're a bad pilot. We went on that. We're gonna be in heading mode. Off of heading mode, we're gonna go to procedure, and on this guy, we're going to just activate the vectors to final. Or actually, we can go to the flight plan. And we're going to activate it through here. Activate vectors to final. So there it is. And now we can go direct to Zangi. So we just go Zangi and go direct. And activate it. So now we should have a top of drop. Right there. Right there it is. So now we go back to nav. And we're flying the nav path. But now we have a top of drop right there. Before we start our way down. Now granted, that's probably going to move because I don't think we have told it that we're at 450. Let's see. Is that the case? Zane 11. We had any of that in there. We land on 2-2. Yeah, I want the prime one, but yeah, they're like $200. I think that's the reason why I haven't got one. Ozzy. Leaner, 35, 94 months. Thank you so much. Keep up the great work. Well, appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Gotta remember where the damn. Go back. It's part of the flight plan. Oh, I think it was in the VNAV page. Yep. Top of drop, 42 minutes. Cruising altitude 450. Yeah, no, that's fine. Always forget to go into this. So it's the VNAV button inside of your active flight plan, and then you can get to this page. And then it tells you how far you are from the top of drop. I've been paying about for the 737s. I mean, between $50 and $70 for those. Let me see Skymarks. I don't see a Prime 7.6. Oh, on Amazon. You sure Skymarks has this? I don't think they do. I'm looking right now. Skymarks has Delta and they have American, it looks like. The Delta 7.6 would be cool to get. I should probably get that one. The airplane shop has it. Yeah, for $76.99. I don't have one of those, but I have a lot of Delta Birds. I think that's the reason why I didn't buy it. I'll see top of drop by selecting the map flight plan to full screen. Map flight plan is full screen. I don't know what you mean by that. Talking about, I mean, we see that. I was just talking about if you wanted to see how far out you are by time. So map flight. Oh, map flight plan to full screen. I don't know what you're saying. I am confused. Doesn't take much to confuse me, but I am confused. I still have my strat. Yes, I do. HT Jason. We play it from time to time, but a lot of people just want me to shut up and fly the plane. So we tend to do that. EPOS, we are on our way to Heber, Utah. We took off out of Winona in Wisconsin. Yeah, eBay is your best bet for a lot of these models that you're trying to find. Although I did find a cool website that you can get a lot of ones that people didn't that are reselling them. Those mountains that are starting to crop up. Bought a Strat yourself? Nice. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I can plug. We have time. I can plug the guitar in if you want me to. Play along to this smooth jazz we got going on. I don't play a lot of jazz anyway. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Now we got our strap plugged in. There we go. Turn this up a little bit more. There we go. Oh, there's those jazz chords. Don't do that, jazz chords. I don't like it. Why did it... This Windows 11, I hate whenever you... If you hover over another window, it loses its mind. There's some noise coming through on this tonight. On my cables. Here we go. Yeah, I didn't like that song. Key of F. Oh, G. Probably G minor. That was a better song. Let's check on our flights. Make sure we're not going to miss anything here. Yeah, I don't know what's giving so much interference on this line tonight. Kia C. This is a weird one here. A minor? Nope, not A minor. It's C. C minor 7 or something? I do not like this song. They keep changing the damn key. Okay, let's get some smooth jazz. There you go. What's this one? Ooh, there you go. D, key of D. God, music sounds like Letter People. Come and meet the Letter People. A, B, C, D, follow me. We don't need any of that. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Plug in the PRS here. This is my metal machine. Don't mind that sound. This thing might be way out of tune. We're going to find out here in a second. Are you out of tune, bro? You might be out of tune. I mean, it could be. Let's see. A lot more faster. What was I learning how to play the other day? This was a weird one. Yeah, it's a lot better one. Most people know. That's the weird chord. I haven't played metal in so long. Kill switch engage. All right, enough guitar. We need to go back to flying. I told you, my mind gets in such a different mode whenever I play music. I know so many different songs, but I can never think of one whenever we're on stream. I'm like, I just can't think of a song I want to play. How are we looking here? Top of drop coming up. We're getting closer. VNav says what? VNav says 19 minutes to top of drop. Let me change up our music here. The thing is, the rock music on here is not very good. Usually. This one's not bad. Try it out. For top of drop, you can have top of drop VNav profile on that big middle screen. Home map settings, insert window, flight plan, text on. Jesus. Let's see what that is. Okay. Map settings, inset window. Map. Not map. Map settings. So it'll be under settings. Home map settings. Is that about over here? PFD map settings? No. MFD map settings. I don't know what the hell. It's the map button. Map settings. Ah, you have to hit it twice. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Flight plan text on. Inset window, flight plan text. There we go. There it is. Thank you. I always wanted to know how to bring that up. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, you can't have it with weather though? Is that what it is? You only have it on the map. Can't have it on weather mode. That's what it is. Okay. I mean, that's fine and all. I just like the dark mode, you know? Look how beautiful that is out there. Turn that down a little bit. It's a little loud. It's a little loud. Yeah, I see the top of drop over here. That's cool. Yeah, I just always fly in weather selection screen so we get the next weather radar. But there's nothing out there. But that's cool. We can always swap between it if we need to. Very nice. Thank you. I couldn't figure that one out. So that's cool to know. Armic G924. Thank you. You helped me by showing the SVT a few weeks back when flying in runway that had no night lighting. Ah, okay, I gotcha. SVT. Synthetic vision, right? That's concert I've been to? Man, I don't know. Trying to think. I saw David Gilmour in LA last time he was in, and that saw Lamb of God recently. I think maybe that was the last one. I don't remember. And they were incredible. Oh, no. The last one I went to was the Remember, or When We Were Young tour. So I saw so many bands during that. That's what it was. I'll fire up Roblox to play storm chasing games, but nothing else really. Ozzy Mandias, thank you so much for the cheer. Sorry for the super chat on YouTube. Thanks for jamming. Try to play along with your acoustic. Nice, dude. Well, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. This song sounds like you're not okay. You're not okay. Hey. It's the same chords as Not Okay. Okay. That's what it sounds like. That's hilarious. Kind of like My Chemical Romance there. Hello there, Benny. How you doing? I did not play the tour, no. I went to go see it. Oh, I do karaoke. Yes, Ozzy. Love karaoke. Closer to our top and drop. Looks like we're going to go down to 11.7. I mean, just do 12. Well, Uzeo's 9,400. So let's try going to 9,400 initially. .94 and VNAV, we can get it. Path is armed now, so we are armed for the descents. Turn this down. Lamb of God cover. I don't have a Lamb of God cover. I'd have to. The thing is, it's like with a lot of metal music, like I learn it and then I just completely forget it. Like the next day, I'll play it for like 3 days. Like I've been playing a lot of Disturbed lately, but even then I was like, I can't remember how to play Prayer, and I just freaking learned it. Well, I used to play some Lamb of God with my brother, because there's 2 guitar parts, you know? So I used to play it, but I just haven't in so long. Used to play Machine Head, too. Look at how pretty that is. It looks so good. Can you believe it? I surely cannot. We need a new screenshot for our stream, so let's just take one. There we go. Now we got it. Even better, we got them when we're 40. Call it ready. Good old ready. We're looking good. Sounds good, KC135. Thanks for hanging out with us. Spider bait? Nope. I was playing bass earlier. Ripped my damn finger open. We have 9,400 sets. Path is white. Waiting to intercept our top of drop. We'll start our descent. It's going to be a high elevation airport. Landing lights will go on at 15 today. We'll check that weather one more time before we head down. Winds are 240 at 10, so it has changed, but we're still going to be landing on 22. So 240 at 10. 10 miles visibility, clear skies. 299 or 6, so it went down. So 240 at 10. 240 at 10 knots. That's the update there. And what was the 299er6? Update that there. And what was the temperature? 13. Looks like it. Still 13. Still 13. Looks about the same. 13. Except the landing speeds on that. That changes it up. It's going to be now 119, 109 is VRF, but we shall see. Yep, 119, 109 VRF is crazy. I'm going to shoot this approach at 120. I'm not going to land this airplane at 109 knots. That seems so low for this, doesn't it? That's very slow. 109 knots for a longitude on final. That looks awesome. Yeah, finally we have plenty of runway to land on. It's a miracle, right? Actual miracle today. We only need 3,102. Or, sorry, 112. So be 9 knot headwind, crosswind, 4 knots from the right. Easy. Easy. Zangy, zangy. Almost the top of drop. The Boeing 727 boiled lobster. Yeah, Travis, I do not like the livery on this plane, but we got this thing so damn cheap. I'm not complaining. Comes our V path coming down to us here. About to intercept it as it comes down. This will turn in green. Will no longer be a V out, will be in path for VNAV. Here it comes down right here, and we're going to see it swap over once it gets to this line. "106 miles out from Zangy." There's the intercept. Initial descent. We're in V path instead of V out. Next now, another turn to green on V path. We have altitude select, which will be at 9,400, and that will be the next thing that will occur. Speed is going to Mach 510. We're at 805 now, and it's pulling back all the way back. It's managing the speed quite nicely. We'll be changing our altimeter at 18,000 feet. Like I said, it's a high elevation airport today, so probably just turn our landing lights on around 18,000 just so we don't forget about them. Did it not fly to KU-66Q? Is it gonna screw us, you think? Is this gonna screw us because we didn't fly to KU-66Q? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't tell me that. Dude, it's going to screw us, isn't it? I might have to skip the descent. Oh, God, they got to stop doing that to us, man. This forcing their paths crap is annoying. Because we went direct to Zangi. I don't think they're going to let us. It never ticked off the flight of KU66Q. Oh, that is so annoying, man. Oh, it worked. Oh, God, it worked. Fly to Zangi. We're sitting here. I was like, come on. You're not going to screw us, Sim. They're going to be nice to us today. Oh, my goodness me. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. We're okay, though. I was like, come on. You can do it. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim's got some jokes. Not wrong. They scared me. Zangy zangy. That is beautiful out there. Look at that view. Even that view down there is nice. Taking another screenshot. Does it look so good? Yeah, that's dirt. I hate how dirty the plane gets in one flight. Come on. Boyd Lobster, thank you for the membership. Welcome on in. Thank you. Very kind of you. I don't know why my recent events on Streamlabs thing is not showing me the YouTube stuff all of a sudden, but it's not. Every day, these systems just fail more and more. Favorite pizza place here in St. Louis, Emo's Pizza. By far. She's gorgeous. Fast food? Papa John's. For fast food pizza, Papa John's for sure. Oh, wrong button. He's left us in the dust. Let's reset that showcase camera. My God. It was like, shoo! Like, what the hell is that? I was trying to get the stupid thing to stop being dumb. Okay, descent's looking good here. 32.9. Snow-capped mountains. Our speed's coming back up. From Mach 510. Winds are only 39 knots off the nose here. Right on our V path, looking good. Fly somewhere 414 on this iteration. I have not. Oasis God. Traffic. Be right off our left side here. Way above us, though. They're not even a factor. There they are. Very cool. What is it? Let's see. American. Looks like a 7.6. Nope, American 7.3. I think it's hard to say. Yep, I think it was American 7.3. Flat on that side. Temperatures above 10 degrees Celsius. It's 13, so 3 above 10. We're not worried about it. Anti-ice on the way in. Yeah, I agree, AB. It is nice to have actual traffic. Be on the ground before you know it. Final stretch. This is it's going to be a beautiful approach. All right, kill our music. We're going to be in pilot mode here, so we're getting closer and closer. This is one hell of an approach, I'll say that. Look at that snow. That's a lot of snow where we're going. It does look good. $22 for 9,400. My experience is cold air change flight dynamics in the sim. I mean, it depends if you have ice and all that stuff on it, but I mean, like the actual air temperature. No, unless you're talking about in real life. Airplanes love the cold. All right, coming up on 18 in a minute. Remember, it's a high elevation airport, so that's why. Everything's going to happen real quick here. We get closer to Zangi. I'd like to intercept Zangi at 190 knots if possible. We'll go to manual mode. Slow to 210 first. Initially. $24 miles out from Zangi. Look at how beautiful this is. Absolutely gorgeous. These are the moments I love when it comes to career mode. You go to airports you've never would have flown to, you know, because your client is flying to this airport and you do it. It's really neat. Okay, we're coming up on 18. And lights are on. We'll go to pulse on that guy. I think inspection's fine there. And now we've got... heard the sound of something that happened there. Be off barrow in a second. Standard. There it is. 299.5. Had a low look up low. Like I said, it's going to be a little bumpy on the way in due to the mountain turbulence. Yes, this is Utah. Flaps 1. Speed checks, flaps 1. On the approach. Or not. Too high up for that. Beautiful, beautiful arrival. Remember, we got to follow that highway in off the mountains because we are not flying to Iptah. This is a offset approach. Trying to figure out why I'm not capturing my approach yet. Approach. Hughes 8220. 8220. $1,200. Pulling over me, turning final. Putting the gear down just yet. Comes the turn. I don't know why we're not picking up our approach. Did we not activate it? We did. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong here. Activate. There we go. I think it's just because of the style of approach. It's screwy. The airport should be like right over there. $190 on speed. Okay. You're down. Let them know we're going to be turning final. Excellent, just for when we're ready for it.
Kilo Hotel, Charlie Romeo traffic. Cessna November 6, 6874 is on final. Runway 22 to land. Kilo Hotel, Charlie Romeo.
All right, my throttles. Those are the airport right there. Right there. Land on runway 22, you got it. We don't want CFIT, so my airplane. Flaps are full. Gears down. Our flight directors off. We don't need those on. Beautiful approach, man. Looks cool. on the glide. Low. I do not trust these papulites, I'll tell you that. Boy, it is gusty. Versus out. Yeah, stolen. We made it. Let's go all the way down to this next one. Okay, we can do that. Top of the hold short. You got it. Yeah, it was a cool approach, man. I really enjoyed that one. Start that APU up. Our flaps are coming up. I don't know what I did wrong. I did something wrong to not get that approach to arm, but it was a weird
Kilo
approach
Hotel,
anyway.
Charlie Romeo traffic. Cessna November 6 6874 is taxiing to parking. Kilo Hotel, Charlie Romeo.
Yes, we are. Where the hell that is? Down there? Okay, easy enough.
Dear passengers, welcome to Heber City Muni. Russ McDonald. Local time is 1:59 p.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop, and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing Radiant Airways.
Yes, we
look
would.
forward to seeing you again, and wish you a pleasant stay in Heber.
Heber. Lovely flight down Heber. It's good to be out west, isn't it? Away from the northeast. We flew so much northeast, it was insane. And we did it legit too. We didn't cheat the system. We should get a bad weather bonus for that gusty wind, hopefully. That'd be nice. Yeah, we should get some missions out here, hopefully. If we don't, we'll just move the airplane around until we pick them up. But yeah, I'm done flying on the east side of the United States. We've done it way too much. It'd be cool to eventually take this airplane globally. This thing taxis real nice. Really nice. Definitely feels like we're in Utah, doesn't it? With the ground out here and the grass and the rocks. Big honking rocks over there. Look at those. Did you get a bonus for going to Heber? Okay, how do they want us to pull into this one? Oh, I see. We'll do it the other way. Taxi light off. Beautiful mountains, though, man. That looks so cool.
That was a smooth ride. Thanks for the safe travel, Captain.
You're welcome.
And your company.
All right, let's shut her down. Great flight to Heber. And look at those mountains in the background. Beautiful. And thank you to the sim for not screwing us over. They could have really easily screwed us over on that one. But they did not. Okay. S-tier flight. I wonder why they're not happy. Is the airplane got dirty in flight, maybe? It's the Cessna Longitude, crazy man. Airline procedures were good. Respect the condition of the aircraft. Yep, we did that. We made $3.5 million off of that run. Absolutely worth it. And and there's the bad weather bonus. Yep, we got that. That's why I don't skip, man. You make so much money if you don't skip. We're gonna level up to 177 off of that flight. And we made $164,000 off of the Pilatus PC-24. And paid out $10,000 in insurance. That puts us at $26 million. Pretty cool. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate all the love and support. Everybody that came in and resubscribed, the cheers, all the super chats, and the memberships on YouTube. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.